Here's what you should know before having sex in front of your dog. Dr. Emily Levine explains when to let your furry friends stay in the bedroom and when you should show them the door by Am I Doing It Wrong? Most dog owners would love to spend every minute of every day with their pups. Alas, life gets in the way of that for many of us, which means trying to maximize whatever time we have together. But what about when we want to get frisky with another human? Should we let our four-legged friends stay in the room, or is it better to separate ourselves from our dogs before we start stripping down? That's what we, Raj Punjabi and Noah Michelson, the co-hosts of Huffpost Am I Doing It Wrong podcast, aimed to find out when we recently chatted with Dr. Emily Levine, a board-certified veterinary behaviorist and the owner of Animal Behavior Clinic of New Jersey. Quote, when my boyfriend and I have sex, we don't let our dog Jumi on the bed, but he's in the bedroom, and I feel a little bit weird about it, unquote, Michelson admitted, quote, I feel like he doesn't exactly know what we're doing. What do you think about this from a behavior standpoint, unquote? Levine said this is a common question she often gets from pet owners, quote, for most dogs, it just doesn't matter, unquote, she said, quote, if they're not bothered by it, it doesn't matter at all. Dogs don't have this hang up like people do about things. They sort of live in the moment, unquote. However, there are some behaviors that signal a dog should not be present. Quote, where we shouldn't have the dog in the room when people are having sex is when the dog tries to intervene, unquote, Levine told us, quote, there are lots of dogs who have a little bit of FOMO, like when people are like hugging, the dog wants to join in, and so the dog is just like, in a happy way, hey, what's going on here? And that just ruins the mood, unquote. Other pups might be uncomfortable for a more worrisome reason, quote. There are also dogs who will get very distressed because of the sounds that are being made during sex, unquote, she said, quote. They may interpret some of those sounds as aggression happening to you, and then it's not fair to the dog to have them in the room for that, unquote. Levine advised giving our furry friends a treat or a toy, either in the room or in another room to keep them occupied until we're done getting busy. We also tackled a question from a listener about a similar yet very different scenario. Quote, we recently adopted a new dog and he loves to lick our other dog's penis, unquote, the listener said, quote, what's going on there, and is there any downside to this, or should I just let them go at it, unquote, quote, there are different reasons a dog may lick another dog's penis, unquote, Levine said, quote, it may be that there are just so many good odors in that area that they're attracted to that, unquote. She also noted that they might be enjoying a taste that is present on or around the dog's genitals. Quote, we want to make sure that the dog doesn't have like some sort of yeast infection or something in there that's making it more attractive to the other dog, unquote, she said. What about the dog who is letting his friend lick him? Quote, if he's allowing this, he probably just thinks it feels good or it does feel good, unquote, she explained. Levine told us she wouldn't be worried about the behavior if it's happening, quote, here and there, unquote, but if it's ongoing, it could cause a problem, quote. The concern about it going on for a long time or too frequently is it's possibly setting up for an infection in the penis that's being licked, unquote. We also chatted with Levine about how to address unwanted barking, why some dogs get more aggressive as they get older, what to know before you let the dogs and kids play together, and much more. For more from Dr. Emily Levine, visit Animal Behavior Clinic of New Jersey. For the original HuffPost article, link in description.